Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. This is a members-only live stream. General public will be able to see this later, but this is being done for honor of our members because they are the ones that support this channel, make all the live streams possible. We've got a big event right now. We've got NVIDIA going down big time. We've got the markets going down big time. I've got some news for you why it's happening as well. We just had Donald Trump speaking and ringing the bell from the New York Stock Exchange. We had a bounce when he spoke and then it dropped off straight away. We got inflation coming through sticky. All of that is in this live video. There's a lot to unpack, a lot to talk about, lots of news to share with you. And I want to thank Fight Channel for bringing us this breaking news, telling me what was going on. We were watching NVIDIA this morning going down because of the markets generally, but then we've discovered what the news is, and there's some scary news which I'm about to bring to you now. So thank you very much, everyone who's tuning in. This is a members-only live stream. We're going to get straight into it. But let's get ready. So NVIDIA, what's happening? It's going down. We showed you a resistance support and a place to buy today. We put the warning out yesterday, live on the show. Do not chase this pump. Do not chase yesterday. Inflation was bad and it would be worse tomorrow on PPI, and it was. And it did. I said it would sell off throughout the day, and it did. And today it went down even more, and it could go as low as 100. This is NVIDIA right now. We gave you this moment here. We said the support at this level, ladder in, buy a bit, and I told everyone to sell it here, take some profit. Now, don't be confused between long-term investors and traders. I am a long-term investor. I am not trading this today. I own the S&P. I'm about to buy more. I'm all in on margin. I've got another $61,000 to buy more. So investors just buy more. They're not selling. However, real investors didn't buy yesterday either. Okay, but traders are very, very different. They're trying to scalp it as it goes up and down and all the rest of it. So this is, this message goes out in two different ways, to investors and to traders. So it's a very, a different thing. Anyway, I've got some news for you. We are in members only mode right now, but I will bring the rest of the news to everybody shortly once I've covered the main headlines and I've covered the questions from the members. Will switch back to general public. But these are the headlines today on NVIDIA. The overall market is gaining speed at going down, so do not buy it yet. Wait, have patience, have patience. The headline news that we've got, thanks to Fight, one of our researchers, one of the Lucasades, we've got several stories to bring you. First of all, we've got Himax jumps, as analyst says it may be NVIDIA, Taiwan semi-supplier. That's some good news. NVIDIA request to avoid securities fraud suit dismissed by US Supreme Court. That's not good. NVIDIA's request to avoid securities fraud suit dismissed by US Supreme Court. We'll cover that news in a moment. NVIDIA increases headcount in China to boost AI-driven car technology. We've got a report on that. We'll cover that. And also, we have this here. NVIDIA denies rumors it will server supplies to China. All of this we're going to cover in our stream this morning. So let me first of all welcome our guests. Let's see who's here. We got Fight Channel here. This is members only at this moment. Iberian Wolf, Crafty Falcon, Mount UK. I thought it was going to take me to the live event, and it didn't. I thought it was going to. It did. This is the live event. You are here, David. It did take you to the live event, and you are here. Good thing to get out. That dip was wild. Indeed, it was. Good morning, all. Same, David. I have an extra 4,000 on TPL, but if NVIDIA is dropping to 100, I will buy NVIDIA. Good idea. Hi, guys. Think about eToro any good? I don't use it. I find it confusing. Hello, says G-Man. We've got Alex J. I just joined. Welcome to the family. Sushi eToro is expensive. Yeah, I don't use this. I don't use eToro. Goal to buy NVIDIA 135 is entry. Well, the entries, we can ladder all the way down to 100. What's your thoughts on H-bar? I'm not looking at that. Sensei does that. Hello, Martin Namisha. Hello. We've covered all the members. We've covered the headlines. We're now going to open this up to our general public audience. So let me switch over now to the general public. So here we go. I'm just going to change this now. that anyone can join in. Now we've answered all our members and done their headlines. This is a members only live stream, and we're now going public in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you refresh the screen, you will now see we are in public mode. Let me make a couple of tweaks to it as well. I need to just amend the playlist, take that out of there, save that, and it should now be general public once again. But the breaking news and the headlines and the questions was all for the members. Right, let's get straight into it. NVIDIA is still going down and it's gaining momentum. We're going to cover the news live on the show. Look at it go down now. I just spent 5,000 on NVIDIA. I hope it doesn't hit 100. I would have waited. I said wait. Why did you not wait? It does. If it does, I'll sell some stuff to buy it at 100. You have itchy fingers, David. Yes, have patience. We're too early in the day. The markets are dropping everywhere. We've got the overall market going down. Inflation was hot. So let me now start with the news. If you just tuned in, tap the like button. We need to get this out to as many people as possible. Please, everyone, smash the like button. This is big news today for NVIDIA, big news for the markets. Let's go through the news. So the first story we have to share with everybody is Himax jumps as analyst says it may be NVIDIA, Taiwan semi-supplier. Let me bring you this news first of all. This is just out a few moments ago. Himax Technologies shares shot up 15% in early trading on Thursday after TF International Securities analyst Ming-Chu Ku said it may be a supplier of NVIDIA. It may be a supplier to NVIDIA and Taiwan Semiconductor. Himax is expected to leverage its WLO wafer-level optics technology and strong partnerships with FOCI fiber optic communications to enter supply chain for SMCs, CPO, and NVIDIA's next generation AI chips, Rubin Series Quadro on his blog. Looking ahead, CPO is anticipated to become the critical chip design of AI servers and HPC, making WLO a key driver of long-term growth for Himax. Okay, that's the good news for Himax, and they could be supplying NVIDIA. But let's move on to some more news NVIDIA related. This is NVIDIA's request to avoid securities fraud suit dismissed by US Supreme Court. This is making some headlines just a few moments ago. This is out. And what have we got right now? On Wednesday, the US Supreme Court rejected an appeal by NVIDIA looking to avoid a securities fraud lawsuit by stockholders who alleged that the company misled investors about how much of its sales relied on the cryptocurrency market. This is bad news for NVIDIA. The company is solid, but this will drive this news today will drive the stock down on top of the fact that we've got heavy inflation. Now remember, I've said this over and over again. Inflation prices do not affect NVIDIA. They are enterprise business. They sell mainly to other businesses. It doesn't matter to them. Rates going up, staying up for longer, doesn't matter for them. In fact, it helps them because their uninvested cash makes more money. They're not bothered. However, when the markets go down on bad inflation that we reported today as on a members only live stream, what does that mean? That means NVIDIA sells off because NVIDIA is priced to perfection. So it goes down. There it is, going down. And now we've got this bad news that's also driving it down. NVIDIA could hit $100. The judges who heard arguments in the case on November the 13th decided not to give a decision on the underlying legal dispute and instead dismissed NVIDIA's appeal of a lower court's decision, which allowed the 2018 class action to go ahead. The Supreme Court, in determining that it should not have granted the appeal, kept the lower court's ruling in place, the report noted. The lawsuit is led by Sweden-based investment management firm Udor Fonda AB. The Supreme Court gave no explanation for the dismissal, according to the report. During the argument, some of the justices showed reservations about intervening in the case, saying that if there was a clearer legal issue for them to decide, as opposed to only dispute over facts, they also indicated that they were not ideally placed to resolve the lawsuit due to technical complexities. The report added, At issue was if the plaintiffs cleared the legal threshold for bringing private securities fraud suits set under 1995 federal law known as the Private Securities Litigation Reform Act, which aimed to filter out frivolous lawsuits. The plaintiffs allege that NVIDIA and the company's CEO Jensen Huang violated a 1935 federal law known as the Securities Exchange Act by making statements in 2017 and 18 which falsely downplayed how much of NVIDIA's revenue increases came from crypto-related purchases. This report noted. This is a temporary blip. This is a rumor. Well, this is bad news for NVIDIA. It's driving it down on the day of inflation, but this is all a lot of noise, wind and puff, and it'll all go away. The lawsuit, as requested, specified monetary damages, partly to regain the lost value of the NVIDIA stock held by the investors as per the report. We're going to continue this. We got more news sent in by Fight Channel as well, one of our researchers. The S&P is still going down. I'm still not buying it. It's still not right yet. My defensive stocks continue to go up, as I said they would. When we get the bad day, this is what defensive stocks do. It's not quite high enough yet, but I am looking very closely now because I'm guaranteed my dividends. Another 4%. I will be able to sell Coca-Cola and buy the NVIDIA dip through the S&P 500, but not yet. We brought this video. This is a live stream that was members only for the first 15 minutes. We are now in a general public mode. So you missed the main headlines and the questions at the beginning if you're not a member. Please tap the like button and consider subscribing to our channel. Everyone tap the like button. We need to get this message out to as many people as possible. And if you want to become a member, there is the membership link. There is Discord for our free trading. We pay for it. We give it to you as a gift. We don't sell trading on this channel. We give it away for free. It's not free. I cover all the costs. There is X. There's Instagram. That's my trades before I make them posted. Follow me on there so you'll know what's going on beforehand. If you like all my Seeking Alpha and Alpha Spread, there are the links also below every video in the description. Okay, let's carry on with more news. NVIDIA has started to find support. I still wouldn't buy it now, but I'd be buying it for the S&P if you wasn't in. For me, it's not cheap enough, so I'm still holding. NVIDIA is falling over again. It's about to fall over again. Keep looking at the market. Let me keep bringing you the news and continue with this NVIDIA special that I wanted to bring you. So let me carry on with this. We got to this point in this story. There's more coming as well in a few seconds. Stand by. In 2022, NVIDIA agreed to pay $5.5 million to U.S. authorities to resolve charges that it did not clearly disclose the impact of crypto mining on its gaming business. However, without admitting or denying the findings of the regulators, the report noted. The federal judge had dismissed the stockholder suit. However, the San Francisco-based 9th U.S. Credit Court of Appeals revived it. The appeals court found that the plaintiffs had adequately alleged that Huang made false or misleading statements and did so knowingly or recklessly, permitting the case to go ahead. The report said. The report added, I beg your pardon. We've got some more AI news and cars in China coming up in a second. We would have preferred a decision on the merits affirming the trial court's dismissal of the case, but we are fully prepared to continue our defense. Consistent and predictable standards in securities litigation are essential to protecting shareholders and ensuring a strong economy, and we remain committed to supporting them, said an NVIDIA spokesperson in an emailed statement to Seeking Alpha. Deepak Gupta, who represented the stockholders before the Supreme Court, said the dismissal was a win for corporate accountability as per the report. NVIDIA said to the Supreme Court that the plaintiffs failed to properly show that the disputed corporate statements were false or that NVIDIA had intentionally or recklessly misled investors as needed by the law, the report added. In return, the plaintiffs said that the lawsuit has adequate allegations obtained from former employees, market analysis, and expert opinion to survive the company's request to dismiss the suit, which now moved to the discovery stage of the litigation, the report noted. The Biden administration had supported the stockholders in the case. The NVIDIA lawsuit was one of the two cases which came before the Supreme Court in November that involved the right of private litigation to the hold companies accountable for alleged securities fraud. The other cases, which was related to Meta, was argued on November the 6th and similarly dismissed by the justices on November the 22nd, the report added. Okay, we're now going to bring you this news. This was sent in by Fight Channel. NVIDIA increases headcount in China to boost AI-driven car technology. Now, this is some good news. The stock is starting to rise once again. We found a bit of support. I would be careful, though. The overall markets are going down. We can see NVIDIA is starting to show support. The overall markets today are down because of inflation, as warned yesterday on the show. We said it would be a red day. We said it would sell off yesterday. People didn't listen. They kept buying Tesla up and up and up, and now they've all lost their money because today it's gone down big. Not just NVIDIA, Tesla as well went down as well. So defensives have gone up. Coca-Cola has gone up, which is why we hold it. J&J is up. I mean, it's up a tiny bit, but it's not down. That's the point. But NVIDIA, if we look at our tech, McDonald's defensive up, Google down. You see what I mean? Microsoft, that's interesting. They're up, but everything else is down in the tech world. Let me read you this story here about China and AI. Thank you for our LucasAid Fight Channel for bringing us this. If you've just tuned in, we were members only for the first 15 minutes to bring you the breaking news and answer everyone's questions. There you go. Smash the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Please do share this out. This is breaking news we're bringing to you. So some more news here. This is only out a few minutes ago. Chip maker NVIDIA has significantly increased its headcount in China this year. Remember all the FUD and all the news with China and all the things about overheating servers and China doing a probe into its legal proceedings and so on and so forth. This is now the other way around. It's good news. Headcount in China this year with a focus on enhancing its research capabilities for autonomous technology in self-driven cars, Bloomberg reported, citing people with knowledge of the matter. The company is expected to close 2024 with 4,000 employees in China, up from 3,000 at the start of the year. The expansion includes an addition of around 200 new staff members in Beijing, specifically dedicated to developing self-driving technologies, the report explained. The California-based chipmaker also expanded its networking software development and after-sales service teams in the country. The moves come amidst a push for autonomous driving technology in China, with companies like Baidu testing robo-taxi services. Despite ongoing US trade tensions with NVIDIA, as reported on our show a couple of days ago, $5.4 billion in the September quarter, the country remains a crucial market and research hub for the US tech giant, which have been actively working on autonomous driving and AI software. The company's operations remain under scrutiny from Chinese regulators relating to its previous acquisition of Mellanox, which could potentially lead to fines and other measures. Okay, thank you for that report. Finally, this is the headline for our video today. The markets are now lifting. We're now getting real support in the markets. It wasn't low enough for me to buy the dip. Hope you got the dip. Now it's rising. NVIDIA is starting to show some support. We're going into the sort of midday session now. The early morning is over. Be careful though, we could have another sell-off at the end of the day. Let's go back to this news as sent in and supported by Fight Channel this morning. Thank you. NVIDIA denies rumors it will server supplies to China. Let's have a look at this. A rumor out is the title of our video today. This is why we called it Rumor in China. NVIDIA said recent social media posts alleging that the company would cut supplies to China were false. The US tech giant noted that China is in an important market and it would continue to provide high quality products and services to the Chinese customers, the report added. NVIDIA did not respond to a query from Seeking Alpha till the time this story was published. Earlier this week, it was reported that China Antitrust Agency opened a probe into the Jensen Huang-led company on concerns it may have breached monopoly laws. In December, the U.S. Department of Commerce placed additional curbs on China's access to vital tools and components for AI chips. In October 23, the US brought in updates to its export restrictions, which would curb the sales of chips that NVIDIA made for the Chinese market, such as the A800 and H800 chips, as part of Washington's efforts aimed at hindering China's access to advanced semiconductor technology. The US has also restricted NVIDIA from selling the A100 and more powerful successors, including the H100 in China. This had prompted Chinese companies to buy less powerful NVIDIA chips. Chinese companies such as Huawei Technologies and ByteDance have also begun manufacturing AI chips in an effort to rival NVIDIA in China. Okay. There's all our news. Thank you very much indeed. This is an NVIDIA special brought to you this morning. Thank you very much indeed, Fight Channel, for bringing me this. We do look like we are now getting support on the markets. I wouldn't be buying it. It didn't go low enough for me. However, some of you may have done that, and that's great. Congratulations. For me, it wasn't low enough. NVIDIA also isn't low enough. Remember, I was buying NVIDIA when it was $70 through the S&P 500. I do believe it's going to $200, but we also believe it can go to $100 before it gets there. And these days of rumors and stuff like this do not help. Inflation does not help today. For those of you that missed the video earlier, we did a live stream, members-only live stream earlier this morning before the market opened, and we covered the news that it would go down, and it did, and we gave you all the details. All right, thank you very much indeed. This was a NVIDIA special. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description. We also have some videos I'll put over here. We have the FOMC report coming up. Biggest event of the year so far, and our channel just keeps growing, so everything for us keeps getting bigger. So apologies for keep saying that, but it's just true. It's the Santa rally and the FOMC report. Will this continue? Will rates be cut? I'm not sure now after today's inflation figures. I'll put that here, and I'll have a playlist down here I will create. Donald Trump just rang the bell at the New York Stock Exchange, and he gave a speech, interviewed by Jim Cramer, and he rang the bell. So we'll give all of the Donald Trump stuff down here. That was a big day as well. Huge day, really, for when you think about it. That's it from me. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, NVIDIA video. Why am I writing video? Don't need to do that. Everything's a video. Right, okay. That's that. What we're going to do now is I need to get off. I've got to upgrade our extra channel because we're adding a sponsor today. That was James. Thanks to James, and also it's for Stacey Bailey. So that's being upgraded this morning. I've got to get these NVIDIA videos out, Donald Trump videos out, MST News in Discord. Thank you very much indeed. I was going to get off, but Fight Channel, should I cover this? What have you put in here? Okay, let me have a look. The NASDAQ inclusion. Okay. I will do that as well. NVIDIA's going down again, so just don't chase it. Don't chase this morning. Please have patience. All my members, we just want all of our members to make money, not lose money. We don't lose money on this channel. I never lose money, so why should anybody else? The overall portfolio is going up now. Good, good, good. My Coca-Cola is going up for defensives. Good, good, good. So I've probably got another all-time high, even though it's going down. Look at that. All-time high, even though the market's sold off. That's the power of balanced diversity, not just diversity for the sake of it. There you go. Another all-time high. Boom, get in. Good, isn't it? Good, isn't it? It's good here. Right. No, Matt Claren, I can't add you to Discord. You're not a member of the channel. You don't have a badge next to your name. You're not a member. It's a members-only perk. So, unfortunately, I can't do that. Okay? It's a members-only perk, I'm afraid. If you want to become a member, you'll notice everyone's got a badge. It's like 98%, but it's actually more than that. But if I said more than that, it just sounds so ridiculous. No one would believe it. But it's true. 98% is what I look at. But anyway, there it is. Okay, so we'll do this at the end as well. NVIDIA and MSTR end. Okay, thank you, Fight. How do I become a member? The membership link is in the chat. Just giving it to you there. If you are on an iOS device, you'll need to select a browser and click the 3 dots to select desktop version. All right, just click join under the video. That's correct, Troy. Correct. How is everyone? Thank you, Troy. I love the way everyone helps. I really do appreciate it very much indeed. So look at that. Isn't that perfect? That is the very definition of a well-balanced portfolio, buying at the right time, all-time highs, even though the market's crashing. It's good, isn't it? I should actually put green today because I'm actually green overall. But anyway, there you go. MSTR. It's really easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. Say that. It's the motto of our show. Right. Okay. This is for Fight. Well, anybody that's interested in this stock, really, isn't it? Okay. Here we go. If everyone could tap the like button, I've got some more news for you just out. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor, MicroStrategy, ticker symbol MSTR. Down today, but we have some news for you. On the day that NVIDIA is down and the day that the markets are down because of inflation, rumors, China, God knows what else. But guess what? Even though the markets are down and everyone's going boo, yep, Martyn Lucas Investor is up again. Let me show you. This is my portfolio. It's down very slightly. Hang on a minute. You just said you're up. I am. Wait for it. This is my defensives, which we bought to protect our stock. Roth, Coca-Cola, up 455, down 253. So overall, I'm up again, 135,602, another all-time high. Don't be diversified for the sake of it, but diversified, buying the macro dips and have it in balance. But right now, MSTR. the nature of this video is MicroStrategy. Got some news for you. Tap the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. We have the highest engagement rate of any channel in the world when it comes to live viewers who are members. 98% of our live viewers are members. We're live 12 hours a day on the main channel, 24 hours a day on the extra channel, and we're here to bring you the best news, the quickest news, the most honest, real live news, not to sell videos, but for me, at the end of the day, to know I did a good thing. My wife checks me every day. Did I do a good thing today? Did I help people? And if she says yes, I am happy. That's why I do this. Right, the latest news. MicroStrategy stands to gain from potential NASDAQ 100 inclusion. This was brought into us by Fight Channel, another breaking news story. Thank you. There's Michael Saylor smiling away, of course. MicroStrategy growth engine could shift into overdrive, Bernstein suggested in a recent note, as the company's potential inclusion in the NASDAQ 100 index might amplify its Bitcoin-driven momentum and attract more capital for further Bitcoin purchases. Well, bloody hell, here we go again. Shares of the self-proclaimed Bitcoin development company, co-founded by Michael Saylor, have already surged some 550% this year as it intensified its bold strategy to raise capital exclusively for buying and holding Bitcoin, the price of which has also been on a tear. With potential inclusion in NASDAQ 100 and QQQ, we expect more visibility and recognition beyond fresh ETF inflows, analyst Gautam Shungani, who has outperformed rating on MSTR, I hope I pronounced that correctly, wrote to clients. And if the NASDAQ 100 inclusion happens, the market will likely set its sight on S&P 500 inclusion. The S&P 500? Oh my God. So you can own Bitcoin. So S&P 500 is going to be pumped up by Bitcoin. Oh my God. Oh, I love it. It just keeps getting better. Just own the S&P. It's all you've got to do. This is good. I'm excited about this. All right. Now I'm excited. Fight. Now I'm excited. With potential inclusion in NASDAQ 100 and QQ, we expect more visibility. And if the NASDAQ include happens, this is likely its sight on the S&P 500. Oh my God, how good would that be? Bitcoin, the biggest Bitcoin thing there is, MicroStrategy joins the S&P. I love it. I love it. I'm getting all excited. My favorite asset suddenly got a boost. That's mental. Oh, hello, what's this?
Jerry and Elba donated $75 through a super chat for the basket for Mike and Lisa.
Thank you very much indeed. Yes, that's on the way to Mike. Now I can upgrade it further because there were some more things I wanted to send through Amazon that I couldn't send through my other supplier. So thank you very much indeed, Jerry and Elba. That will be done. That's lovely. Thank you, very kind of you. You said you wanted to do a plate. Well, there it is. And for NASDAQ 100 happens, S&P 500 is next. I love it. Bloomberg ETF analyst Eric Balchunas, I hope that's right, noted that MicroStrategy was likely to be added to the NASDAQ 100 on December the 23rd with a 0.46 weight in the index. Okay. In all, the MicroStrategy flywheel is going to further accelerate from here. As the US set to ratchet up its focus on crypto regulation after President-elect Donald Trump takes office in January. This is very, 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 very exciting. I like it because the S&P will more likely follow. There we go. This is some breaking news here. MicroStrategy, we like it. Thank you, Fight, for sending this in. This is likely to be a very popular video today. We like it indeed. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description. Over here and over here, I've got the FOMC report you cannot afford to miss, December the 18th. That's when we get rate cut decisions or no rate cut decisions, as it might turn out. And down here, Donald Trump playlist. I've just created a playlist, Donald Trump. He just rang the bell and he talked live and we covered all of it live as it happened. Of course we did. We're always live. All those YouTubers going, I'm making videos tomorrow. We covered it live before it even happened. Sort of. Not before it happened. It's not really possible, is it? Can we go back in time? Yeah, we can. We can even do that on this show. Take care of yourselves and each other. Brilliant. MicroStrategy about to join the NASDAQ, maybe the S&P 500. Think about it. Bitcoin joins the S&P 500. Ooh, and now on with the rest of the video. Okay, plus end. Plus end. William, I can't give you any comment on Nicola right now. I'm just ending the live stream. We've been going for 3 hours. I need to get off. Join me early on the show, and I know you want me to look at that. I certainly will do that for you. But right now, I've got to get off. Okay, so I'm going to get to work doing these videos, putting them out. I've got to upgrade the extra channel. I've got stuff to do with Mike. I've got lots of stuff to do. So what I'm going to do now is send everybody to the extra channel where we're live 24 hours a day. The purpose of that is you've got latest video playing right now about XRP at the moment. I've also got... let me just do that. I've also got, you can chat 24 hours a day, alert me what's going on, just like these stories here. The members chat together, and I'll be back live as soon as possible. The closing bell, of course, will be members only for the first 15 minutes or so to cover all the questions. And the members only part of the show is members always get their questions answered, their reviews and stuff like that. Okay, so that's the purpose of that. And then we switch to the main general public. Let me give you the link to the extra channel where we are live right now. There is extra live now. It's about to get some upgrades, so watch there. You will see some upgrades happen live on the show, live as you're listening and watching to it, because I'm not going off air. There it is, extra live right now. Let me pin that to the top. And, of course, Friday nights, it's going to be a huge night on the party channel. We have this event here, XRP Ladies Night, Christmas card special. We're making video Christmas cards for everybody. There's lots of free ones being done. There's no ads on it. I turn it all off, give you the best experience. That's happening on Friday. If you want the link to the XRP Christmas card party, Ladies Night, you won't be able... Why the hell does it do that? I really, really hate when it does that. Bloody Facebook gets on my bloody wick. Anyway, but put that in there. There you go. There's the party on Friday. I'll put it in the chat for you. Okay. Coming back up now. NVIDIA is still weak. My NVIDIA, my main portfolio is coming up, but NVIDIA is still showing signs of going down. I wouldn't be chasing it too much unless you're laddering in stage by stage. Then that's the best way. Anyway, that's it. Let me send everybody to the extra channel. I'm not doing day trader of the day because I want to get off really quickly and get these videos done while they are extremely hot and news for everybody. That's it. If you say where you are, it'll go there automatically, or click the link at the top. That's pinned. Join me on the extra channel. I'll be talking to you throughout the day, updating you, as well as Sensei talking. I will be jumping in there with news, and you can update me of news if I miss it on any of your favorite stocks or assets. That's it from me. Join me on the extra channel. I will see you live right there now as I get to work on your latest videos. Until then, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.